You for joining us this morning. I'm Congresswoman Lizzie Fletcher. I'm proud to represent Texas's 7th Congressional District in Houston and to chair the Texas Democratic Delegation in Congress in the 119th Congress. It is my honor and great privilege today to welcome back to the great state of Texas our House Democratic leader, Hakeem Jeffries. Today, my colleagues and I stand alongside our fellow Texas Democrats here in Austin. We are grateful to House Democratic Leader Jean Wu and Senate Democratic Leader Carol Alvarado, who are standing here with us, and to the committed Texas Democrats from across the state who are standing here this morning representing the true voices of Texans and the priorities of Texans. Thank you so much for your leadership and for being with us today. Before we begin, I want to express on behalf of all of us our deepest sympathies for the thousands of families who are grieving the losses brought by the Independence Day floods in the Hill Country. Our hearts are broken with yours. Today, 1 month later, the first day that survivors have had the chance to address the lawmakers about the floods at a public hearing, we will be listening, and we, Texas Democrats gathered here, will do all we can to help in the recovery and the rebuilding. But it is not lost on us that the hearing on this tragedy follows a frenzied week with a rush of 7 hearings redrawing Texas's congressional map, hearings where thousands and thousands of Texans showed up in opposition, and where Republicans really said almost nothing and refused to let any of them see a map. I've been there, and I can tell you, you can count on one hand the number of Republicans who spoke up, who've testified or even uttered a word in support for this redistricting. This redistricting effort is what is wrong with politics today, and the people of Texas know it. People get it. Elections have consequences, but so do your votes on the floor. The votes you take as a representative have consequences too. And politicians who don't want to face the consequences of their votes and their choices can't just change the rules of the game in the middle of it. It is wrong, and Texans know it. But President Trump knows that people are seeing what his administration and the Republican Congress are doing, and they hate it. Taking health care away from 17 million Americans, very unpopular. Adding trillions of dollars to our national debt so that they can transfer trillions of dollars in tax cuts to the wealthiest Americans and perhaps the wealthiest people ever to have lived, and sticking us with the bill, very unpopular. Hiding the Epstein files, very unpopular. President Trump can see the writing on the wall. So he's demanded a rigged map, and he told Governor Abbott to make it happen. Texans are in an ongoing crisis, filled with grief and loss, and instead, our leaders are focused not on relief, but on redistricting. Now, Texas already has the most racially gerrymandered congressional map in the country, and it's important to know that of Texas's 38 congressional districts in a state with the majority minority population, where the population of the state is more than 60% minority, only 13 districts allow voters of color to regularly and consistently elect their candidate of choice. And this new map cuts that number down to just 8. The map that Republicans put out yesterday, in that map, more than 1/3 of Texans, more than 10 million people, will be in a new congressional district. More than 2/3 of those Texans that are moved to new district are voters of color. The good news is Texans are not alone in this fight. We have the support of people across our country because they see, as we do, how wrong this is. And today, we have a tremendous fighter who's joined us here in Austin to demonstrate support for Texas and for Texans We are grateful for his leadership. We are grateful for his leadership of the United States House of Representatives Democratic Caucus, and we are so pleased to welcome him here to Austin.